Three married guys, an Irishman, an Italian, and a Jew, are discussing which one of them makes love the best. So they decide that for the next 3 nights, each night when one of them goes home to make love to his wife, the other two will listen outside his bedroom window and compare finally which wife makes the most noise. And whichever wife makes the most noise, that guy will be the winner and declared the best lover. So the first night, the Irishman goes home. The Italian and the Jew are listening outside, and they hear his wife starting to make noises, and they judge that. The next night, they all get together in the bar, and they ask him, "What did you do?" He said, "Well, I got rose petals and I sprinkled them gently over her, and it gave her a tingly feeling. She got all excited. She was filled with anticipation. And when I finally made love to her, she made all that noise." So they all nod. That night, the Italian guy goes home. The Jew and the Irishman are listening outside his bedroom window, and they hear a lot more noise coming. And finally, the next night, they all get together, and they said to the Italian guy, "What did you do?" He said, "Well, I took baby oil, and I put it all over my wife, and I massaged it all over her body, except for her most sensitive area. That got her filled with anticipation. And when I finally started to make love, she was so excited, and that's why she made all that noise." So they nod, and then they say, "Okay, Jewish guy, it's your turn." So he goes home. The Irishman and the Italian are hanging outside his bedroom window. And all of a sudden, they hear more noise than from the Italian and the Irishman's wives combined. The next night, they all get together and they say to the Jewish guy, "Well, it's obvious. Your wife made the most noise. But you got to tell us, what did you do?" He said, "Well, I got home. She was in bed reading a book. I grabbed her and I immediately jumped on her, started making love to her. I finished in 15 seconds. I jumped out of bed and I wiped my dick on the drapes."